You know, I've always said that I wanted to film more small towns on this channel. So far, in nearly 2.5 years, I've done exactly one. So today, we're changing all that. Here in Berryville, Arkansas today, and this is the coolest little square. The center of it is a little park, and the road runs right through it. Nice gazebo over there. I'm pretty excited about that building. That's their Heritage Museum, 3 floors tall, and it's on the Register of Historic Places. I love exploring these little towns. It's kind of like I'm stepping back in time. And look at that, I found a gnome. A nice memorial over here. World War I through Afghanistan. And the other side of the square is nice too. It'd be really peaceful if not for all the traffic going by. I like the clock. It kind of reminds me of the one up in Marceline. Hard to believe it was almost a year ago when I went up there. Never did make it back. Still need to do that sometime, see what that town's like on a normal day. Now that is a cool building. The Grand View Hotel. I wonder if it's haunted. Ozark Cafe over there. They have one of those down in Jasper too. I don't think they're connected though. Oh, they have an art school. Oh cool, there's a mural. I like the dog in the back of the truck. What are they hauling there? Broiler feed. Whatever that is. And Wilson's TV and Appliance seems to be monopolizing this corner of the square. Oh, I like that name, Farmer in the Deli. Well, they're not open right now. One thing I love about all these old towns, they're always covered in old murals, and they're usually pretty cool. Although I'm still not sure I haven't stepped back into the 80s. A couple more of them on that side. I'm gonna have to take you guys down to Harrison sometime. Show you all the murals there. A lot of them in that town. Uh-oh, you guys. I found a candy store. I'd never seen the gummy worms done. Check out how big these things are. My hand for comparison, I had no idea they grow that much. And they only took cash. I'm gonna have to start carrying that stuff. And on that note, I guess it's museum time. I like their little mailbox outside. This is cool, they have a whole little itinerary. And it's only $5 to get in. And I picked a good day to come. They're setting up a farmer's market outside. I'm gonna start off with the quilt room here. Because check out this loom. My guide sheet says that it's about 150 years old. All the other quilts in here were donated by various other local families. An old post office over here. I love these mailboxes. The little dials on them. It's so cool. Ooh. Did not know I'd be seeing anything about this today. The actual site of this is not too far away from my parents' house. And honestly, I don't really want to talk about it in detail. At least not in this video. But maybe someday I'll take you guys by the field. I mean, you can pause that if you want to read about it. But I think this event deserves its own video. Well, here's something a little bit more fun. Trains. An orphan train? I never knew there was such a thing. But apparently, an orphan named Toby came here on one. He'd never had a toy in his life. Someone gave him a train set. And that started his collection. Other people have added to it over the years. And I guess this is it today. There he is. That's Toby. You know what? I have one of those old tin trains. Mine has circus animals, though. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I guess I could have turned the lights on while I was in here. Big building, I'd say that's about twice as wide as a normal staircase that you'd expect in a building like this. Pretty cool bed. The walnut that made that was from local trees. Oh, that pincushion. I have one shaped just like that. It used to be my mom's. Ooh, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Some baseball stuff. Disney. Old dollhouse. My mom would like that. I remember those springy horses when I was a kid. Don't see many of them nowadays. I guess there were just more of them left over still back in the 80s. In the trophy room now, man, they have a lot of stuff. I've heard of brass knuckles. Apparently we had wooden ones around here. And they were illegal. Now that's cool. Old bugle, some cannonballs, even a hat and a drum. We have a whole general store across the hall. Uh-oh. They better let him out of there. Carrie Nation sunbonnet. Didn't think I'd see that today. Oh, billiard set. That's pretty cool. A whole schoolroom in here. The students kind of creeping me out. Let's see what they're learning. Oh, they're learning about Ike, about wood stoves, ink, water, and lunch. Not quite the lesson plan like I remember as a kid. Okay, I actually am kind of creeped out by this room. We're in the funeral parlor. That's a child's viewing coffin. From far away, it kind of looks like an animal trough. But then you get up close. Another one. That one's homemade. In the kitchen now. And I'm liking that a little bit better. I remember we had that exact same saltine can as a kid. I think that's still at my parents' house. Spinning wheels? That'd be kind of fun to learn how to do that. Jeez, look at the size of that bellow. Pre-Civil War? I bet if I laid down next to it, that thing would be as tall as I am. Ooh, a clock room. Love clocks. And they have some cool ones. Looks like they were all given by one couple. Oh, he made them. At least some of them. Like that one, that's the coolest one. He did that one too. I wonder if he did the carvings himself. I don't know what it is about glass. I've always loved looking at that. They've got some carnival glass here. A few different colors of depression glass. Even some juicers. Well, apparently barbed wire is a big thing. I had no idea there were this many varieties. You don't have to tell me twice. Man, I wouldn't want to run into that one. Or any of these. Well, we made it into the last room, top of the building. There's a whole courtroom in here. A moonshine still right next to a judge's bench. First time for everything. I just got jump scared, you guys. I literally thought there was someone sitting over there. Well, apparently that wasn't the last room. We have a little violin workshop over here. Kind of reminds me of Dad's workshop. Ooh, coming back out into the courtroom. Old drugstore sign. Lots of arrowheads in this room. Grinding stones. I love that old barber pole. You know what, you guys? I just made it through that whole museum and forgot to turn the lights on in a single room. It has good windows, though. Sunlight was illuminating everything just fine. So that was it. Historic downtown Berryville, Arkansas. Thank you guys for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hope to see you next time. Uh-oh. They better let him out of there.